How you doing? My name is Walter B. Thanks so much for posting or responding to our post for our position that we have available. I just wanted to create this video because a lot of the interviewees have questions about how the organization works and the sales agency and the industry and kind of how we operate. So I wanted to do this just so you had it as a mini tutorial before our interview, and hopefully it'll answer the questions that you have. And for the questions that it doesn't answer, you'll be able to bring them up when we have our conversation. So I'm Walter B. We have a sales agency, or I have a sales agency, and we service the promotional products marketplace. And what that means is that anything you could put a logo on, so it could be a cap, it could be a writing instrument. Here's the logo. This one actually lights up, which is kind of cool. Wow, so bright you can't even see the copy. But that's a writing instrument, right? And then even technology items, like here where I have a little folding mouse that is sold by one of my companies. So we service the promotional products marketplace. So we don't sell to Google directly or to Amazon directly or to Exxon directly. We actually represent manufacturing companies that manufacture hats, writing instruments, technology items, pretty much all the items that are featured on our website, which is teamwalterb.com. We go and meet with distributors, advertising, promotional products distributors who service Google, Amazon, Exxon, and offer them their promotional products. So we are, in essence, manufacturers' reps. So we go in and we meet with ABC Distributor Company or XYZ Advertising Company and say, hey, if you're thinking of headwear, please think of Outdoor Cap. And here's why. Service, pricing, quality, delivery, creative aspects, fashion forward. So it's pretty much saying that we have widgets and our widget is the best widget. So when you're out shopping for widgets out of the 50 other widget companies, please choose our company, Outdoor Cap, because we offer the best caps. Or if you're looking for pens, select ADG because we have the best pens. If you're looking for coasters, select Illini because we have the best coasters. Ad infinitum from all of our different lines, again, that are featured on Team Walter B. So you'll see all different products over there. They're all obviously decorated, right, with the corporate logo. There's minimums, and each factory that we represent, they're all located throughout the country. This is Illini, for example, for coasters, is in Chicago. Outdoor Cap is in Bentonville, Arkansas. ADG is headquartered in Minnesota, but they ship a lot of products out of New York. Tomax, our technology company, is based in Los Angeles. So they all decorate and send out product to clients after our advertising customers say, hey, I'm working with IBM and they need a cool creative idea for their desk, but their budget is $1.50 a unit. And we say, ooh, we have these absorbable coasters that are great sellers. They absorb water. You can decorate. You could do one color logos. You could actually do 4 color logos, 4 color process, gradations, shading, multiple colors. So think of a picture, for lack of a better term. So and then they go, great, we'll submit it. And then hopefully the company chooses it, and then they give their order to that promotional products distributor, and they in turn send it to the factory. So Team Walter B, we don't process any orders. We're not a customer service firm. All these factories have their own customer service departments. They handle all the accounts receivable. They handle the order processing. They handle the inventory. We don't handle any of that. All we are is an agency to say, hey, listen, if you're looking for a widget, choose our widget. And here's why. Sorry, this screen's shaking because of my desk. Let's see, so what else? So that's kind of where we're at. So my job is to stay in touch with customers, and typically that requires going to trade shows, but most of it's going out on sales calls during the day and visiting in my metropolitan area, which is New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Delaware. All the distributors that are located in Manhattan, Philadelphia, you name it, and going out with them to show them new products and discuss our products and services and why you should buy our widget over the other widgets. So that's pretty much my job, is to increase sales. The team aspect is that since I'm on the road all the time, I have great meetings with customers, They love the products. They love this hat. They love the coaster. They love all these different things. That's because I'm in front of them and it's October. But guess what happens? By the time November, December rolls around, 7 other people, 10 other people, 15 other people just like me roll in and say, hey, if you're looking for hats, pick my hat company. And here's why. So the agency was created to get customers to use this as a resource. Reach out to the all@teamwalterb.com, which is featured on our website. That email goes to all 4 members. And you can look at us on the contact page. There's myself, Christy, who's been with me for over 5 years, Stacy, who's leaving because of family, work-life balance kind of things, and Lisa, who's got about 6 months under her belt. Prior to that, there was Lisa, who worked with me, another Lisa who worked with me for about 3 years, and then also there was Erin, who was with me for about 5 years, and then there was Brandy, who's with me for about 7 years. So it's a really great position. It's a great position to work from home. A lot of moving components, always changes every day. We're constantly looking for new ways to build a better mousetrap and to increase sales. So one of those mousetraps is all at Team Walter B. A end user, I call them an end user, so it could be Harley Davidson calls up XYZ promotional products distributor and says, we're having an event and we need 5,000 cool, fun, techie ideas. Our budget is $15. So instead of the distributor scratching their head and going, ooh, I guess I'll just go to my favorite company, we're hoping they remember and say, I'll go to all at Team Walter B. Let me type an email. Hey, all at Team Walter B. Customer Harley Davidson's looking for a $15 item, cool, fun, techie. What do you got? And then we take that and we go through all of our different factories, which are featured on teamwalterb.com. And we say, hey, for $15, we have the following cool, techie, fun items. Or it could be cool, fun, eco items. It could be cool, fun, travel items. It could be cool, fun, spa-related items. You get the point. They kind of give us what they're looking for, and then we go look and find it. And then we come back to them with ideas. So the hope is that they think of us and use us as a resource, so as they have challenges or opportunities that become available, they use us as a go-to. The other portion of that, so that's reactive. We react, our emails are coming in all the time. People are, once they're in our wheelhouse, they're constantly reaching out to us. The challenge is, though, is that I would say maybe 10 or 20% of our market uses us for that service, the all at Team Walter B. Excuse me. The other 80%, we have to reach out to them. And by reaching out to them, it's not so much a sales reach, where we're saying, hey, would you like to buy 72 mugs? It's really where we're just reaching out to them, not besides our e-blasts and our social media posts and all the other things that our factories do on their end. It's just to reach out to them to say, hey, we just came out with a new item. I don't know, a slate coaster. Here's a slate coaster. We just came out with a new item. It's a slate coaster. It's selling like crazy. And I know you work with Heineken. Would you like to send us the Heineken artwork and we could do a sample for you with the Heineken logo? It's called a spec sample, a speculative sample, but spec sample for short, to present it to your customer. So we're hoping that, number one, they say, ooh, something hot and new. So they have 3 choices. They could just say, I'm too busy, delete. Or they could say, wow, yeah, I'm interested. Here's my artwork. Send me a free sample. Or 3, they might say, no, I'm not really looking for coasters, but you have a hat company, don't you? So that's really where we want to reach out to them, because me meeting with them once or twice or 3 times a year on appointments or trade shows just isn't enough, because there's too many people out there doing the same thing I'm doing along those 3 kind of arenas, or 2 type of arenas, sales calls and trade shows and social media, that sort of thing. So what I want to do now is I want to stay in touch with them. And if they're not reaching out to us via the all at Team Walter B, we want to reach out to them. So that's what we all do. We all have our own, and it's not the whole industry. It's pretty much essentially anyone I call on in my market. So if I meet with somebody, say this week, Apex Advertising, guess what? A month from now, one of us within our sales agency has to reach out to each sales rep within that organization. There could be 1, there could be 15. We try to limit it to the ones that are generating volume, if that makes sense. So we reach out to them. All right, so that's kind of how that works. So you have the all at Team Walter B, then we have the outreach from Team Walter B, and then there's other marketing components of the position. We need help with our social media posts to do it kind of on a daily basis. And I'm looking for somebody to kind of ramp up and understand the products or lean on the other members of the team, which we communicate very well via email or text, and to get out a message of a new product via social media. Once a week, we do email blasts via Constant Contact. Our website is pretty cool. I think we get a lot of compliments on it, but it could always be better. Like, for example, on our Contact Us page, instead of having the photographs of all 4 of our team members, I want to do little memes, right? Where they, we're just sitting there waving. So when I'm in a meeting and I go over my website and say, hey, here's our website, and look, this is our trending now page, this is our flyer page, this is our digital catalog page, then I could say, oh, and here's our team. Email us all at Team Walter B, and someone will get back to you within 30 minutes on average. And then when they look at the picture, they look at the page, it's not just, but it could be like a little meme where we're waving. Kind of like the Brady Bunch, if you can remember that, where they're all in a square and they're all waving at each other and talking. I guess they had memes. They were ahead of their time in terms of memes. So the Brady Bunch. Anyhow, if you don't know what that is, Google it. And let's see, what else? I think that's about it. So hopefully the job description is very clear in what it is describing. It's very flexible. It's 25 to 30 hours per week. It's not a set time. It is normally during business hours. Some projects can be done in the evenings or on nights, but it's usually done during business hours because that's when we're talking to our customers and to our factories. And again, we're communicating with our factories and we're communicating with customers. It's really gathering information. We're not processing orders. We're not holding inventory. We're not a customer service organization. We're a sales agency. We're to drive sales. That's our main goal, year after year after year. Hit a sales mark, then guess what? Next year we have to beat it. And next year we have to beat it. And unfortunately in our market, it's not an annuity-based market. We're not selling insurance where it's like, oh great, I signed somebody up and I'm going to get a check from them for the next 15 years. It's something where we have to, 1 year Exxon does the hat. And we were lucky enough to get the order. Well, guess what? Next year, they want to do something else, maybe an umbrella. Hopefully, we get the order. If we don't, then guess what? We don't get the order. And then we have to make up that lost revenue or lost sale by finding new business. Let's see. And then, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. And then it's, the hours. So it's the hours. And it's flexible in terms of time. So if you want to block out 2 hours in the morning, then 2 hours in the afternoon, that sort of thing, totally flexible. We do have a schedule that we have in place. So this way, since we have so many team members, that's why we have the team members. That hopefully, based on everyone's schedule, is that, say, Christy is going to be covering the all emails because all 4 of us get them, but she'll be covering them to respond with between 9 and 11. And then maybe Lisa will have on the schedule and she'll be like, oh, okay, I could cover it from 11 to 3. And then Stacy, for example, would say, okay, I got it from 3 to 5. And then when I look at the schedule, I go, oh, I need some help with something. I'm on the road. Looks like Lisa's covering, or actually Lisa and Stacy are covering. So I'll be able to forward it to them and they can take care of this project for me. So that's kind of how that works. And then also there's project related blocks, like reaching out to customers. We ask everybody to set aside an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours per week just to not answer the alls, not be involved with anything, just focus on contacting those customers, sending them a 2-second email, 5-second email. Hey, this is a hot item. Would you like it? Bam. And that's it. And then hopefully get a response back. If not, just keep moving on and then using our CRM platform to register everything. So we do a lot with Google Docs. We use a lot with CRM, which is Insightly, which is our CRM platform. And just working together, exchanging information and constantly talking to one another, usually via text and email. So hopefully that answers a lot of questions and I didn't take up too much of your time. And I will see you during our interview call when we're scheduled. Thanks so much.